Hey guys, Mila the Hangry Woman here, and today I'm going to tell you about some of my first quarter favorites. But first, if you like content about diabetes, cooking, kitchen stuff, tech stuff, but not really tech stuff because I'm not like that kind of vlogger, I would encourage you to follow my channel and give this video a thumbs up. I make videos weekly just to show you kind of what living life with diabetes is like, and I also am a food blogger, so I put tons of recipes on my YouTube, and I just love cooking and trying out new things. So if you like those things, I think you'll like my channel, and I would love to have you as a part of my little hangry family. But with that, let's get started on my first quarter favorites. I made a video about my goals, and one of those goals was to not spend that much more money this year, and then it fell off. It fell off real fast. So I have been buying stuff. Some of the stuff on this list has been gifted to me, just like from different people in my life. But I wanted to talk about my first quarter favorites and things that I've really been enjoying for this 3-month period of time. Like, I can't believe that it's halfway through March at this point. I'm filming this, it's March 17th. So I don't know when this will go out, but my goodness, like it's gone by so fast, but there's been a few things that I've really loved. So we'll jump right into some of those things that I have liked. I am going to put them up on screen so that you can buy them if you'd like, but I would also put them down in the description box just so you have a link to them and so you can get the exact same item that I'm actually talking about. I'm really excited for this. So my first love that I got this year in this like first 3 months of the year is my neon sign for my office. And this wasn't something that I thought that I wanted or thought that I needed, and I don't need it, but it has become something that I have just loved. And so I remodeled my office. I haven't shared a video on that yet, but I will kind of share the process. But in that remodel, a lot of it was built around this neon sign that my husband got me for Christmas. And he got it for Christmas, but it didn't come in time. It came in January. So I first hung it up in January, and it has just been one of those things that I have absolutely loved in my space. At night, it makes the whole room this like glowy pinky purple and just like sets a vibe and a tone for my office. And because this is my working space, because I am an entrepreneur and I work solo, my office is really my sanctuary, and so he just got me that gift that made it even more my sanctuary, and I love it so much. So that's one of those items. It's not on Amazon, but I will link to where he got it, and I just love it. It comes with a little switch and a dimmer, so you can turn it on and off, and it doesn't get hot like a regular neon sign. And he picked the font and everything that like made it beautiful, so I'm just so happy with it. I think that's like one of my favorite things that I've gotten so far. Next is my Le Creuset Dutch oven. So I bought a Dutch oven because I knew I was going to be making videos this year, and I specifically wanted a Le Creuset. One, because it's been a bucket list item of mine for kitchen tools for years and years. But two, I also wanted a really good light interior Dutch oven so you could see the food a lot more easy. And I think other Dutch ovens don't necessarily have that. They are like coated with black on the inside, so it's kind of hard to see the food, and it's just been like one of the best things ever. So I went to the store. I was originally going to get white. I got it. It was like an off-white color. I didn't like it. It was also chipped when I took it out of the box, so I took it back, and then I ended up getting a purple color instead after the sales associate at Sur La Table, or after the sales associate at Crate and Barrel showed me like all these different colors. She was just so awesome. And so finally I settled on the purple with this gold handle. It's absolutely beautiful. And it just feels like a one-of-a-kind piece. Definitely one of those things that I'm super excited to have. Stackable cosmetic drawers are another favorite in this time period. I've been really focusing on skincare since the pandemic started, because even though I am like just over 30, I don't want to look and feel stressed out. So skincare has been one of those things that I've been adding to my routine, and I needed a place to put things. So I love that these cosmetic drawers are stackable, but they're also wide and deep and a little bit tall. So I can see everything that I need. I can fit most of my beauty products in it. And it's just like an easy way to organize things and make it look clean and get things off of the counter. And I like that it's vertical storage instead of like a big wide horizontal storage that takes up more counter space. We have a really small space in our bathroom to work with as is. Just something about the way that our house was built. We just don't have that extra room. It's just like what that floor plan is like for us. So it's really nice to have some stackable storage that makes it easy for me to find my stuff, but that also looks really pretty on the counter and doesn't take up like a ton of space. Then in my car, I have this bag holder. I know it sounds really weird, but it's a car handbag holder, and basically it is anchored onto your headrest, so like one little string on each side. Then after it's anchored in there, you put one little flap underneath your center console so it like locks in there, and it just literally sits on top of your center console but like between the seats in the back, so it's not like really affected by if you need to get something out of your center console. And then you just stick your bag or your phone or whatever in there, and it doesn't go sliding around the car. So I stick like my phone in there so that when I'm driving, it doesn't like fall off the front seat. I also have this issue, and it's very specific and unique to my type of car, but I drive a BMW SUV, and when you plug in a phone, this is really weird. You guys are gonna be like, this is dumb and like so strange. But you plug in a phone and you put it on the front seat, and for some reason it makes a sensor go off that is like somebody sitting in the front seat when nobody is sitting in the front seat. And this happens every single time I plug in my phone and put it in the front seat. And so I've had to drive with it in the like front console, but it gets lost under there because there's like this little pocket kind of thing, and like it's just been so annoying. So this has been really nice to be able to plug in from my center console, kind of like throw it back there, and then I know it's not going to go sliding around, or like my car's not going to ding at me, or like sound the alarm like somebody's in the front not wearing their seatbelt. So it's a really good option. But also I just don't like throwing my purse in the back and then having to reach for it like when I need it in a drive-through or something. So it's really nice to have it just behind me so that all I have to do is kind of like stick my hand behind and I can grab it and it's no big deal. So that's pretty awesome. I really like that. And that's just something that I think is like a unique and kind of fun little grab if you have a problem like that, like I do, which I know it's a very unique issue, but it solved it. It's so cool. The next thing is this table lamp that I got from Amazon that has a built-in QID charger. So it charges wirelessly, but it also has USB so that you can charge your phone with a cord. And I love it. It is so sleek looking, so cool, such a perfect fit for my office with the remodel. It's like this brassy gold color with a clear shade. And then I put this really cool like Edison bulb in it, and I can literally set my AirPods or my phone right on top of it to charge when I'm not using them. And it charges like flawlessly. It is such a cool lamp. I never thought I would be able to find something like that. I was just looking for a regular lamp as a desk lamp, and then when I found out that it charged as well, I was like, this is so cool. So I think it's like just one of my favorite purchases that I've made, and it's so useful. So if you're looking for like a charger for your phone, but you also want maybe like a side table lamp or nightstand lamp, this is actually a really cool way to do that. And I love the color that it comes in. It looks really good in my space. My grease container is the next thing, and this also sounds like weird, like why wouldn't you just put it in a coffee cup? But I like having things look like they match. And I used to throw our like bacon grease and stuff in a coffee cup, and then when it got full we would just dump it out, but it was gross and I didn't want like bugs or gnats. So I got one that has a strainer and a cover, so you could reuse the grease over and over if you wanted to. We're probably not going to do that, but it strains it out for you, and then it has a lid on top so that it keeps out bugs, smells, all of that, and keeps it like nice and covered. Next is our touchless hand soap dispensers. We got these on Amazon as well. I really teeter-tottered between going for the more expensive Simple Human ones or these like uglier ones that we ended up getting. And the reason I got the uglier ones is because they just had better reviews. The Simple Human one ones seemed to break a lot according to the reviews. I've also had Simple Human products in our home that literally 2 to 3 months after we got them had broken, and they were hella expensive. And so it was annoying, and like sending you, I mean, I'll just say we got a voice activated trash can. Coolest thing ever. You could say open can, it would open up, it would close, but it malfunctioned a lot. And then the only way to get it fixed was to literally like send our trash can to Simple Human, and they would either repair it or send us a new one. But we had to pay to get it shipped, pay for a box that was big enough to fit an entire like 55-gallon trash can, and then send it back, wait for it. We wouldn't have a trash can. It was just like a whole mess. And I love techie stuff and technology stuff, but that to me just ended up not being worth it. Like it sucks because I want to buy another one so badly, but I feel so burned. Like I don't want to do it. So we went against getting the Simple Human ones, even though they were a lot sleeker and nicer looking, to go with these battery powered ones that like aren't bad looking, just they're not our style. And they work really well. I love them. Like we don't ever have to touch the soap dispenser. It's really nice with COVID. Like if we have like any guests over at our house, we don't have to worry about everybody like touching the soap dispensers. It's just like wave your hand under, it's automatic. You wash your hands, it's mess free. It's really cool. So I really like them. And I thought they were a great price on Amazon. Last thing is my cordless chopper. So you guys know that I love kitchen appliances. I have another kitchen tool in this video that I mentioned already, but having just like appliances that make your life easier, and not just for the sake of making it easier, but like because it's multifunctional. It actually does something to make your life easier, and it does a lot. And so I got a KitchenAid cordless chopper. I actually had the old version that plugs in, but we lost the blade to it. Couldn't figure out from KitchenAid if we needed to get a new blade for it, how to get a new blade for it, how to get just the blade. Couldn't figure it out, so I just ended up buying a new one. When I did that, it's really cool because the new version is wireless, so it plugs in and it charges, and you can use it while it's charging, but you can also just use it cordless. So I keep it charging all the time. It just sits on our back counter, and then when I need it, I unplug it. I can move it around the kitchen. I can use it in lots of different places, and it just is more convenient. I love that convenience factor. I think it's really cool that we're able to have something that like moves around the kitchen with us. So like if I need it in a different space than like next to the stove or on the island, I don't have to look for a plug for it, and it chops like amazing. Like we've made salsas with it, I've made guac with it, I've made whipped cream with it. I have chopped like all kinds of vegetables with it. It's an awesome, awesome appliance. So if you're looking for like a small food chopper type appliance, I would even go as far as to call it like a food processor, because it can do a lot of what a food processor does. It can make dips and spreads. It does a whole lot of stuff. I think that it's a really good option, especially if you need the flexibility or you don't have like that much power, that many plugs around your kitchen. Lots of us have small kitchens. I know before we moved into our house, and like our kitchen in our house is like relatively small. You guys have seen it. I mean, it's not like the most grand kitchen ever. It's not the tiniest kitchen ever, but it's pretty small for somebody who cooks a lot like I do and who needs a lot of space. Like it's pretty small. And I really appreciate that I have this because I don't have plugs, like accessible plugs all over my kitchen. We have enough plugs. They're just not always in like the best place to be able to like prepare or chop food. So this is really cool because you can move it around and use it where it works for you best. All right, guys, so that's it for my first quarter favorites. I'm curious about anything that you guys have bought this quarter of the year that you've really loved and have enjoyed. So please leave that in the comment section down below. If you liked this video, make sure you subscribe. Please subscribe. Please hit the notification bell. Like I said, I love meeting people with diabetes. I love just sharing what I know and sharing kind of like things that I love and just having fun while doing it and meeting new people. So definitely subscribe if you're into that kind of stuff, because it'd be cool for us to know each other, I think. That's what I think. But you might not think that, so that's okay. But that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you have gotten here to the end, I appreciate you so, so much. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take care of yourselves. Bye.